Good morning, good morning. We are going to start off with our morning meeting today. You guys loved this author, and I have another one of her books. So this character of all of her characters is actually my favorite. Okay, so I apologize, is named RJ, and he has got some issues, okay? So he likes to make a lot of really goofy choices. He likes to do things his way, and today he's going to learn about teamwork. Teamwork isn't my thing, and I don't like to share. Okay, that's what we're going to check out today with RJ. My name is RJ. People say I need to be more of a team player. I don't like to share. The truth is, I already am a team player. I have a soccer team, and we have at least 2 games a week. As far as sharing goes, it's just not my favorite thing to do. My teacher wants everyone in the class to work as a team. She says team stands for together, everyone achieves more. Actually, I think it stands for together, everybody acts mean. I wonder why he thinks teams are mean. That's interesting to me. A few days ago, she broke us up into teams and 4 of 4 and assigned each group a project. My team's project was to do research on mummies, make a poster, and give a presentation for our class. I got stuck with bossy Bernice, who thinks she knows everything. Frankie, the new kid who still scribbles, and Norma. She picks her nose and then eats it. We made a plan to use toilet paper to wrap one of us up like a mummy. Everyone wanted to be the mummy, even me. Bernice yelled at us because nobody would do what she said. Frankie cried when we wouldn't let him make the poster, and Norma picked her nose the whole time and then called the rest of us names. Man, I'm starting to see why he thinks teams are mean. Good morning, Kennedy. Welcome. I don't want to be on a team, I said to my teacher. I just want to work by myself. RJ, she said, when you work well with others, you can get so much more done. Besides, you need to learn to share responsibilities. I don't like to share either, I thought to myself. Doesn't look like the sharing's going very well for his group. Yesterday, when I got home from school, I headed straight for the cookie jar. The jar only had 1 cookie in it. I grabbed the cookie and was about to take a bite when I heard my mom say, RJ, please share that last cookie with your sister. Break it in half. I broke the cookie in half. Kind of. My half was bigger. RJ, since you got to break the cookie, you should let Blanca choose the half that she wants. Yeah, if I broke the cookie, RJ, I would give you first choice, and I would have left you with the small piece. Be happy that's the one you ended up with. That's not very kind. RJ, my mom said, that is not how sharing works. My mom made me give Blanca part of my half. She ended up getting more cookie than I did. That night after soccer practice, I told my coach about my terrible week. I hate to be in a group and work as a team. The kids all get mad and act really mean. I'd rather do the work just by myself. I really don't like to feel that I need help. And then I get home and my mom tells me to share the very last cookie because the cookie jar's bare. She gets all mad because I don't do it right. And I end up with a half that has 3 less bites. RJ, my coach said, your teacher is right. Together, everyone achieves more. Things to do. 1. Whenever you need to work as a team, figure out what it is that you need to complete. Have each person say what they're willing to do. Then each does their job until you're all through. RJ, could you be on the soccer team all by yourself and win any games? No, that would be impossible, I said. Well, your school project is just like a soccer game, and the kids in your group are just like your teammates. Each person on this team has skills. For example, Sam is one of the best goalies in the league, but could he play forward? No, I said. He's as slow as a snail. No one can be good at everything, but everyone is good at something. The best part about working together is that each person can use his strengths to help the team. RJ, you are a great team member on the soccer field. Now, do the same thing in your classroom. With everyone helping, you'll finish faster and each of you won't have to work as hard. As far as sharing is concerned, you'll find that your life will be much better if you share. People who are good at sharing end up being happier than those who don't. And when you share, others will want to share with you. When you see something that needs to go first, when you see something that needs to be shared, let others go first. You need to be fair. Be kind and be patient and then ask for a turn. When you're finished, give it back. Sharing's easy to learn. RJ, you are great at sharing the ball on the field with your teammates. Now do the same thing off the field. Besides, not only can you share the good stuff, you can also share the work, like when you have to do a class project about mummies. As I walked home from soccer practice, I thought about everything my coach had told me. What he said really did make sense. The next morning at breakfast, I poured myself a bowl of T-Rex Tasties and emptied the box. Hey, said Blanca, I want some of those too. I felt like saying, no, I have them first. But instead, I poured part of them into her bowl. She ended up getting more than me. She gave me her bowl and said, thanks for sharing, RJ. Here, you can have the big one. Teamwork. That day at school, when my group worked on the mummy project, I told them what my coach had said about teamwork. We all decided to start over. Everybody picked a job that they could do well. Bernice made a list of what all of us were doing, and we let her be the supervisor. She gave us each a topic to research. We all collected information and then shared what we learned with the group. I wrote out the poster lightly in pencil, and Frankie traced over it with his marker so that he didn't scribble. We decided to let Norma be the mummy. Maybe if we wrap up her entire body in tissue, she'll figure out how to blow her nose with it. Sometimes I still like to work by myself, but working with others can bring lots of help. When we all work together, we get so much done. And not only that, we have a whole lot more fun. Sharing is not easy. Sometimes it's hard, but it makes me a better friend and will help me go far. Sharing with others will show that I care. My life's gotten a whole lot better now that I share. The end. All right. You are later on in reading going to have the opportunity to do some teaming activities, which I'm very excited about. But for now, we're going to go ahead and have some breakout conversations, okay? So I'm going to share with you the first thing that I would like for you to discuss. And we can find that if my tab would go down, go down, go down. There we go, right here. Teamwork is my thing and I don't like to share. Tell about a time that you had to work together on a team that you didn't want to be with. What did you do about it? So think about that. When did you have to be on a team or maybe have a partner that you didn't want to be with? What did you do about it? So I'll model this. One time I had to join a team over the summer that worked on some curriculum, some lessons. And I did not want to be there because I wanted to be on a team that was working on a different type of assignment. But I chose to get my job done, and I actually ended up making good friends from that team. And if I had had a bad attitude, I probably never would have made those friends. Okay? All right, so I'm going to copy this so that I can put it in your chat for your breakout rooms. You're going to tell your breakout room about a time that you had to be on a team that you did not want to work with. Okay, and what did you choose to do? And it's okay if what you chose wasn't a positive thing. Just be honest, okay? All right, so let's